Hello my wonderful people, welcome back to the news. As e dey be like this, so all men just dey throw neck o. This Tinubu ministerial list e dey hot o. This list na hot cake. If you know as plenty people just dey wait make this list just drop, make the names just drop you will be shocked. But then at some point there have been so many tussle on who will emerge in Tinubu's list, but there are some a few ex-governors that we are so sure we are guaranteed that yes, their names must surely appear. The likes of Nyesom Wike, we are quite aware that Nyesom Wike's name must be there in the ministerial list. Ganduje too also might, his name might be there. What again? El-Rufai, yes, his name would also be there. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. As the jostle for the ministerial list reaches the home stretch, there are few indications that no fewer than at least 5 former governors will feature in the president's list of nominees that is heading to the Senate for approval between now and next week. And this unusual list already doubled the cabinet of political unity, because we will have nominees drawn from the ruling All Progressive Congress, the APC, and also the People's Democratic Party, and many technocrats. So this government will be an inclusive government. And Tinubu's, handshake across party lines have already escalated contests and intrigues in the political camps over the choice of suitable representatives in some of the key states. But there may be enough slots to go around to sought after the persons. It has been learned that the cabinet will also be as bloated as that of the former President Muhammad Buhari, but with major realignment in the portfolios. And the president has less than 20 days out of the 60 allowed by the constitution for him to send his list of ministers to the Senate for screening. And yesterday it was learned that a 42-member cabinet is being expected, because each state is constitutionally mandated to have at least one representative at the cabinet, as it was done by the last administration. Each of the 6 geological zones will have members in the unity government. And this new cabinet, as gathered, will consist of 42 ministers and 20 special advisers. Some of the remarkable difference from the last administration would be the likely abrogation of ministers of state. Also, the SAs will also contribute to the discussions at the weekly Federal Executive Council meetings. Also, there are so many other ministries. Some of the ministries to be touched will include the Ministry of Works and Housing, Agriculture and Rural Development, Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management. We have the Social Development, Ministry of Youth and Sports. There are so many other ministries. Then we got to see a proposed list of about 20 expected to serve as senior special assistants. That is the SSAs. Yes, all those people will also be there. Their names will be there. Everyone's will be included. And we've known few already. Some of them include the likes of Tunde Redman. We know some of them, and all their names are all listed in the list. So my country people, this is really serious. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's list is really speaking volume. It is speaking huge volume. And then we get to see that the proposed nominees, according to the document seen at the weekend, await President Tinubu's formal approval before it is officially announced. Now, some of the nominees have already started working in their assigned roles. However, some state chapters and the National Secretariat of the All Progressive Congress have been sidelined in the process of recommending the ministerial nominees, as the governors are in charge and the states where opposition parties occupy the seat of government. Party leaders make recommendations. That is why some states have multiple nominees. But then, you see, some of the governors that might have been penciled down to be a part of the final list to be submitted to the Senate include the former governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, especially for his role in the emergence of Honorable Tajuddin Abbas as the Speaker of the House of Rep. Besides the report of the committee set by the All Progressive Congress in 2018 on true federalism, which he headed, is also said to be one of the major reasons he's been rooted for by Tinubu's camp. We have other former governors, Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano, Abubakar Atiku Badugu of Kebbi, even Mohammed Badaru Abubakar of Jigawa, and the last and not the least, Nyesom Wike, the man for Rivers State. Yes, so it was also gathered that the former Ogun State governor, Senator Benga Daniel, is being favoured ahead of Senator Ibikule Amosu for the ministerial list. And we have the former governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, is also being considered for a foreign affairs minister role. He had served in the last administration as Minister of Mines and Steel. Then in Lagos State, there are so many people Tinubu would pick from. We have Abode in Delta State. The APC is not really certain who will come out in Delta State, because at this point, there are some leadership crises in Delta State. So they said anyone that wants to go for the position, the floor is open for any person that is interested. But then a party source said the party had been polarized into two camps. One led by the former Deputy Senate President, who is Ove Omo Agege, and another spearheaded by Loretta Onochie, and one Dr. Karo, who was reportedly expelled from the party. But then, according to reliable source from the top, the party may decide to pick Festus Keyamo because he was the presidential campaign spokesperson and has been assisting the president to defend his case at the tribunal. Yes, we also gathered that so many other people, will be in the list. In Rivers State, we know that Nyesom Wike would take the position in Rivers State and so many other states. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Tinubu now has jotted down names, has pinned down names of his ministers, and the names will drop sooner than later. So my country people, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts on this? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.